welcome to this new video where it's all about the tights. Because, yeah, well, let's face it, it's winter still, it's cold, it's freezing, and you still want to look smart and chic and whatever when you're heading to town, and you most certainly also want to stay warm. And so I thought that in this video I was going to show you a bunch of different Deco tights. I wear tights like I wear general tights, like the general skin color and black ones, like all the time, all winter, under thin pants, under skirts, dresses, whatever, just in order to stay warm. And when I am going out to have fun, whether it's just a trip down the pub or to be with some friends, or whether it's to the club or a party or something like that, I might actually do some funny tights, as I call them, or some Deco tights, as they also call. Normally tights is like completely, utterly, entirely it, but this year there have been a lot of focus on decoration tights, and on tights there was like a little bit fun to them or sexy to them, and sometimes some extra flamboyant tights as well out there. We have seen on the catwalks and in the fashion world, and among the fashionistas, we have seen a lot of multicolored tights and stuff like that. Now, I don't own any multicolored tights, but I do own some Deco tights or some little bit funny tights, so that is what I'm going to show you today. I will have to say that for the sake of this video, I am keeping on my funny earrings here, my notes, and also my necklace and my shirt, and I will be using these leather shorts all the way through all the looks as well. And on my feet I am equipped with a pair of black stilettos, and that's some plain black stiletto pumps, just so that everything else but the tights will stay the same, and that would then hopefully give you a very good view on what the tights is going to look like. I'm also wearing my Pandora here, in case you see something blinging around my wrist here, and that's my little bee and my star sign, who's Sagittarius. So yeah, and it's a Deco golden Pandora. So in case you want to get some new jewelries, then that is what I am wearing today. This one is from River Island, and these ones are from online somewhere, but I'm sure you can find some. If you like this video, please also give me a thumbs up, share it with anyone you know on your social media or whatever you might like, and also please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. This first look, these first tights are a pair of silver tights with some, I think they're going to look like zebra pattern or something like that in there. There are some small patterns, and there are a little bit bigger patterns here in the strap. So it's like stripe small pattern, stripe light pattern, or bigger, small and bigger patterns. Stripe small pattern and stripe larger pattern. And then there's a silver button in the small one, and some black patterns in the big one. And it does pull the look up quite some and bring in some fun, as well as keeping me warm and cozy. As you saw in this close up, these tights here, number 2 here, is almost the same as number 1, except that these guys are more like I don't know, giraffe pattern or something like leopard pattern or something like that, and there isn't any stripes going on either sides. They are just plain the same all the way through. So beside that, they are basically seen the same as the first pair. So these tights, they are a completely different type of tights, and I hope that I got to show you on the close-up that these one have like a little different pattern on the same side, on the sides. Both sides like these big black arrows, I guess that you could call them, but on this side they're going up along the middle of your leg and are not at the side at all, while on the other side they're going up along the side of your leg and are not in the middle at all. So asymmetric pattern, I think, is what these tights are. Yeah, and again, it looks good with the complete look. It is like an all black look with just the tights being the one who's doing all the talking, and then just a bit of golden jewelries to just pep it up a bit. So yeah, look number 3. So this next pair of tights, as you've seen in the little clip as I was putting them on, they are totally skin colored, and for as long as you stand like in the front with front to the camera, you can't really see anything about them at all. But when you then turn your back, you can start to see the flower pattern coming up from down here and then going up, and then kind of making a little bit of a twist here in the knee, at the knee side, and then start turning a little bit around up to the side here. So I hope that this have been made visible for this third, fourth pair. Yeah, tights can be deceiving. Yeah. This next pair of tights is this stripe pair that you have just seen me put on, and they are like 3 types of stripes. If we get a close up here, you can see that they have like a black and a grey, and in between them there are like a little golden details. So it does give a little bit of variation through on the leg, and yeah, that should, according to experts, be helping slimming your leg when you have stripes this way, as well as of course elongating your leg when you are wearing either pumps with a straight toe or with a pointed toe, or as well as when you have a pointed toe shoe on, that is helping elongating your leg, and also wearing something that is like shorts or short skirts or something like that, that will give the appearance of that you just have legs who's gonna go on forever and ever. Yeah, I'm only 172 centimeters tall, which is about 5'4", 5'7" in that area. So really quite ordinary. And the stilettos here are not particularly high either. So yeah, but it's just an appearance. And for those of you who are on the shorter side, you might want to consider this to help elongate you a bit. While those of you who are very tall might want to consider stripes on the other directions, because that will help you feel a little bit shorter. Yeah. Last pair of tights, you just saw me putting them on there, and as you can see, they have this very dark black, very black white strip going on crisscross all the way down the leg, both on the front and in the back, and it's kind of not making awful lot of pattern, but I think it should look like, you know, these old sock holders or whatever you had that you would be ripping around your legs. I think they're gonna look like that. They are probably one of my most worn pair of tights. That was the last pair that I was going to show you today, but what I will say, I do of course also have other ones. I have some black ones with flowers going up the side, very similar to the Nude one that I showed you a bit earlier. I also of course have some thicker ones for when it's like really, really cold, who just have a little bit of decoration to them. As you can see, that it's not really an awful lot, but there are a bit just to spice it up from time to time when wearing a more boring dress and it is freezing cold. One thing I will say about tights is always buy them a size larger than normal, so that you don't have them like hanging down here and really being extremely annoying. I personally is also, if I have a pair of tights was like a little bit too small, body stockings will be your best friend. You could also just wear a pair of extra underwear or skimmies or something like that to keep them up. I will also say, if you have something tights with patterns somehow on it, like a stripe on the side or in the back or something, make sure that it is straight and where it's supposed to be. The flowered ones that I was wearing just a bit earlier, who was going up and then turn around at the knee and going further up the thigh, they were supposed to be like that, and when you see in the mirror you can see that they are exactly the same. So that's one thing to keep in mind, is again, yeah, things is in the detail. If I'm wearing tights, I always have a pair of extra, not necessarily the same, but just nude or black in my bag, so in case I get a nail in or something like that, I can throw them out and put a new pair on, because it really doesn't look particularly put together, so to say, if you have like masks running down and whatever. So just a few things to keep in mind. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please also share with anybody you know who will find this kind of information entertaining or informative. And please also, if you have not done already, also subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. That was all I had for you today, so take care, stay happy, and see you all next time. Bye bye.